The girl Tut.
It's your boy Dre, Instagram D.Lamonte.
Period. Tell me a little bit about yourself and then what you guys do.
I'm just a wig influencer. Um, I do TikTok, of course, be up on there running my mouth. So that's about it. I am branching off to like get my own business going, maybe selling hair, clothes, something like that. Y'all will see it.
Period.
Shit, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own vending machines. Got a clothing brand, Young Royalty. I got a print shop. Just do different stuff, be in the mix.
Period. So what is it like being so young and having so much going on at once?
Honestly, I think this just came out of nowhere for me. I was in my bed one day talking stuff on TikTok, and then boom, here I am. I'm in China. I'm here. I'm there. So, I just feel like it feel good.
Period.
I ain't gonna lie, it's different. Like, you get to meet different people, make different connections, and be able to experience different lifestyles that you ain't get to experience before. So.
I agree. What are some of the pros and cons you guys have with being in the industry that you're in?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of new to it. So as I'm adjusting to it, I feel like more people come around because of an image that you portray. So as you be able to understand what you got going on, people start to come around. Like I said, you just kind of got to watch out for certain things. You got to become smarter, be on your P's and Q's more than anything now. So,
I feel like I'm gonna start with my cons. I feel like it's more like people watching me more, and people got more to say. So they just feel like they just see what they see on the internet. They don't really see me. Like, yeah, I am be talking my little stuff on TikTok or whatever, but y'all putting y'all input up on it that y'all could put on y'all own page, But pros, I feel like, I'm in the light. I feel like more people are seeing me and my name coming up in rooms that
Period.
people name ain't coming up in. So that's just it.
So did you guys ever have so much attention on yourselves, or like did that just come about when you entered the TikTok world and then when you entered having a business?
Okay. I'm not gonna say that I. At first, like growing up, I feel like I had friends. I did have attention on me.
So you was popular.
But, yeah, I was a popular kid. But like when I got out of high school, like I kind of like went into my shell. It was like a me thing. Like I wanted to just be like focusing on me. Like forget friends. Like it was just too much going on in high school. So I kind of went ghost. But then I had hopped on TikTok, and I'm like, I do want to come out my shell. So I started talking up on there, and that's just, I blew up more, basically. Some people, they knew me, though. They used to be like, ain't you the girl who had the, it's your girl, Tut. So, yeah, I had went viral, like, in high school for that. So, yeah.
Period.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I always been low-key, like, always had my own crowd. So, but people always paid attention to what I do because I always kind of been on my business sense. So, as I kind of, like I said, develop more into my understanding of what I want to do, I feel like I'm trying to see, like, what? Like, I don't know. Like, it was just different for me. Like I said, I was always been low key. So as I be able to better myself, I'm able to handle that better.
Period.
So
I get
what
what
that
you're
is,
saying. Okay. What was that one TikTok that made you blow up, and what made your business grow?
I'm not gonna say one specific TikTok made me blow up because I think okay, I'm gonna say TikTok Shop.
Okay.
Everybody know what TikTok Shop is, and I have bought some flat irons off TikTok Shop, and with my own money, it was no promo, and I was like, I want to see how TikTok Shop work. Boom, that video probably got like 10 million views today, but I feel like that brought a whole bunch of attention to me on TikTok Shop, and now people like they would like purchase more from my showcase and stuff like for on TikTok. Period. I feel like it's just me, like just me being me. I don't think it's nothing else.
I feel like for me, I feel like connections go a long way. I feel like one connection, one phone call, one conversation can change your whole life.
I agree.
I feel like you can have a conversation with somebody that you don't even know who they really is, but because one conversation, you able to understand that this person may own $1 million business. This person may have this connection to distributors and manufacturers that you need access to. So it's like, I feel like when you be open to that type of conversations, I feel like you are more prone to success and be able to have opportunity.
I agree. What do you guys think that you would give advice to people at home if they want to be in the field that you are in? So if somebody want to do TikTok, if somebody want to make clothes, what advice would you give to them that could possibly give them a head start to something that you had to already go through?
I'm gonna say consistency. I just think consistency is a big thing. You can't get up on there and say something and then go ghost, because people will forget about you. You ain't make a big enough impression. So definitely consistencies and always being authentic. So
I'm kind of piggybacking off what she's saying, consistency. That's something that I'm learning now more than anything, to be consistent, because you could have that one video, that one product that make you successful or get you a little money, but if you're not consistent in that area or that realm, like you said, like people forget about you. Now that income gets less and less over time, and now the views get less. So it's like you gotta always be consistent and be on top of it.
I agree, and I'm taking that advice that you guys are saying right now personally, because I feel like I'm not consistent with my podcast, and I want to be. So I really take that advice like to the heart that y'all saying that. It's just so hard. I feel like it's hard getting people. It's hard to work in a real 9 to 5 in real life, being a real, you get what I'm saying, a real girl, not a TikToker. I'm not famous for real. Like you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to get it from like square one. I'm trying to work myself up. So I feel like that advice you guys give was just amazing.
I also think like just how you saying, like you just a girl, you getting it from the ground up. Show people that, because this is stuff that people can relate to. I ain't rich. I'm just, I don't feel like I'm famous, but I got my little platform or whatever. But I feel like show people you, like all of you, like not everything, but people can relate to stuff like this. And everybody is also like in the back, like, oh, well, I'm a starter. I started from somewhere. I wasn't always getting 100,000 views here, or I was getting 30 views. It's been 2 hours, you know? So it's about just keep going.
Yeah, I feel like it's a mindset thing. Like, I feel like as humans, we just stress over the perfect of things. Like,
Yeah,
we always want things to be perfect, and things got to be the perfect moment. We got to have a perfect camera, got to have a perfect space to shoot this, and want things to look a certain type of way in aesthetic. So I feel like, just being on, like I said, it's a mindset thing. Like just being able to be like, okay, I'm at this position, so let me start here. Because if you don't start, you can't finish.
Exactly. So. I agree. Period. Are you guys dating?
I guess I go first.
Okay.
I'm in a situationship.
Okay.
I've been in a situationship since the situationship started. But yeah, I'm definitely in a situationship. I don't need nobody out here like you said. I'm in a situationship.
Yeah. It's complicated right now.
Yeah, in the same situation, bro.
It's complicated, but
So, how do you guys deal with dating while also balancing your business and you being on TikTok?
I don't deal with it.
Period. I don't.
I just feel like when it comes down to my TikTok, like what I'm doing, what I got going on, you cannot stop me from doing like this is what I start doing
before you
be like you know whatever. Yeah. So this is what I'm doing to make my money, or this is what I'm doing to, like, you know, to like gain my following and stuff. So you're not gonna stop me from doing me. Period, point blank.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still learning.
Okay.
Like,
okay. I respect.
I feel like it's a work in progress. I feel like as you go on, you try to be yourself and do what you want to do to make your money. So I feel like your partner got to understand that. But then it becomes between boundaries and respect, and then different mindsets where y'all raised different, so y'all see things from a different perspective. So it's like if y'all locked in like that, I feel like you gotta take accountability and hold that person accountable just how she holds you up, you know, vice versa. But I feel like if you single or you cool, make your money, do what you got to do.
I definitely feel like I feel you on that when it comes down to the boundaries, and like I know I'm saying like can't nobody stop me for doing me, but I feel like yes, I feel like that, but I'm not gonna do nothing that'll make you feel
disrespect my partner.
And if and if I do it, and then you speak on like you hear, we can have that conversation, or whatever, let you know how I feel. You let me know how you feel. So,
bro. And that's how I feel. Like I feel like just a conversation.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we could do things that we may not think will make each other mad, but I feel like if we do, let's have a conversation. Because a conversation can go a long way. You feel me? So
I agree. Do you guys think it's harder to date while you're being so young and trying to be an entrepreneur?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of stuff you gotta stop and think about. You know, like let me not even do this, or let me not even say this, because
Right.
how would your partner feel about it? So that just goes piggybacking off boundaries. So it's just a lot. And I feel like if you're not in a relationship, before you like become like an entrepreneur, an influencer, or whatever, take your time.
I agree.
Period.
I
Because
agree.
when especially with all the fame on you, people be mad, and people don't like people like to see you doing good, but it's like, I'm gonna say boys be like why he in your likes, or you know, this and third. Like, you can't stop nobody from liking me. And
I
stuff like
agree.
that. So
yeah. So what's the boy version of that?
It's hard, G. 'Cause like you said, you gotta adjust to somebody. So
And
if
they
you-
lifestyle.
You feel me? They lifestyle. So if you when you don't gotta adjust, you move so much different. Now, like I said, for a guy perspective, for a female perspective, a person may want to do a video with you, but because it's an opposite sex, now you can't do the video because that person feels the type of way.
Now you
So
can't
it's
make
like,
your money.
You can't make your money. So now I'm
you gotta
stopping the bag.
choose.
I'm stopping opportunity. I'm stopping things that can help me elevate, but because of how you feel. So it's like it's a whole different. It's different.
I also feel like it be the person that you're doing it with, because
Yeah.
True.
like you could do it with a girl, and your girl could be like, oh, she ain't really that attractive or something.
Go ahead,
So
right.
go ahead. But if it's this
right.
different girl,
Keep it
and she got the
G.
following, the looks, everything. Now you tuned
in
up
your
and stuff.
feelings.
Like, so I definitely think it's about like who it is. So.
So do you guys even think you should be dating while trying to be an entrepreneur so young? Because me right now, I'm not going to lie. I don't think that I can date right now while trying to work a 9 to 5, be there for my mama, be a daughter, be a sister, be a friend. I don't think I could balance all that right now. I'm not going to say like dating is just off limits, but I can't be in a relationship right now. And I know that because I need to focus on my podcast. I need to get myself to a certain level. And then maybe I'm open to dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that? Can you date well? Like, why you?
Listen, honestly, I was in my situationship before all this happened,
Okay.
so I can. I feel like,
But I feel like you grew with that.
Yeah.
Though. It didn't
Yeah.
just come after you made it. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, like
okay.
you're right. You're
Uh-huh.
right. So and the person
So
that
like if y'all stop talking right now, could you date again?
if we stop talking right now, I'm not dating again. So I'm gonna let you know that.
Say this it. I swear this
Baby, so
it.
after
Say your
this,
answer no.
no, like baby, after that, it's over with.
Period. So what you think?
I feel like it depends on your partner.
Okay.
I feel like if you got a person who understanding of your business and what you do, that to fully understand, then cool. Let's
So
I
you
can
willing
message
to you would start over if it needs to be.
yeah, if it need to be.
Okay.
Like I said, if you got that understanding of mindset. Now if not, and you a person that's like, I don't feel comfortable with this, and you stop at the bag, it ain't gonna work though. Like, you know.
So if you guys had to call it quits with the person you're dealing with now and you had to start over, with that new person, would they need to be on the same level as you?
Yes, or better than me, or better. I'm sorry, that's just me. I'm sorry because that's just goofy.
So you feel like you can never date a regular person again?
I'm
And
not
by
even
regular, I mean like not on
Right.
social media.
Right, what's
Yes,
regular?
that's
Okay.
what I
No,
mean.
I'm
That's
not
what I
saying
mean.
that. I just feel like you need to be on the same page. You need to be making your bread. If you like, I know like everybody not gonna have the same income as
Exactly.
you, and I'm like I ain't Ari the Don or nothing like like. But like everybody don't have the same income as you, so you can't just be thinking like, oh, you can't have a 9 to 5, girl.
Like,
so
you all
who
big
you ain't going to go but they money bag. So you know,
right,
so
I agree.
I just feel like it's about you being on your business, period. Being able to take care of yourself and me as well. So
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, it's different for guys because it's like,
Okay.
do I prefer a woman on my level or higher? For sure, because you want somebody who can match your energy, motherfucker who can spoil you in return and do so much that you can do for them. Now, would I date somebody who's making less income than me? Of course, because I feel like for a female, it don't matter. Like, I'm gonna put you in a better position. You feel me? If you ain't here yet, all right, cool. Let's better your business. Let's start you a business. Let's get you an LLC. Let's get you this car that you want. Let's boss up together. So I don't feel like that's a problem. Now, if you got the mindset like I just want to stay where I'm at, I can't deal with you because you're gonna stay stuck.
You stagnant, yep.
You feel you stagnant. But when you got that mindset to grow and elevate, I can always smash energy and you feel me grow with you because I'm gonna provide what I need to. So
I just need to piggyback on something. I just feel like I love your answers, but
Yeah.
I just also feel like I'm grown as hell right now.
Yeah.
I cannot be dating nobody and I'm finna be taking care of you.
But I think you said it in the boy version.
Yeah,
You
like,
know,
no,
but a girl
I'm
came,
just
yeah.
saying, I cannot be taking care of no grown man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. And I don't need you to be taking care of me. I want to make sure I need to have the same energy I got for you. It's gonna be vice versa, period,
Right.
point
I
blank.
agree.
So are y'all deaf for a nigga on hard times?
I am, but I don't want it to be. It don't need to be no everyday thing though.
Okay,
Like if you fall short, okay, I'm gonna be right there because you got me like 100%. You get what I'm saying? But it's not finna be no consistent falling short. Like no, no.
That's period. It's not gonna be no consistently like, oh, I'm fucked up.
Because at what point are you gonna get up? Like
And then you be like, oh, I'm working on it. And then it's a
Working
year
on it.
later,
And you in
and
the
you
same-
still
Working
working
on
on it.
yeah.
So what's the time limit? Like you gotta give a nigga to get
I don't
back
feel
on,
like
on
it
track.
is a time limit. Like I don't think
It's a
that's the
time
right. I don't
limit.
think that's the right
It's a
word.
time limit.
Yeah. I feel like you just gonna keep doing it until you can't do it no more, and
Yeah.
then you gonna have something to say about it.
Yeah, like yeah, I agree.
Like you gonna have something to say about it eventually. Like, cause baby, you ain't finna keep on. Let me get this. Let me get that.
So
You
what's
using
your
my
time
phone.
limit? Since you want to put a time limit on it.
What you mean, like it's for a female?
Yeah.
To get her stuff together to be with you.
Yeah. Exactly. You gotta put us on the
Yeah,
spot.
it
You
ain't
don't know.
no time limit. Like
Exactly.
I don't know. Like realistically, I'm gonna say a few months because I feel like
Okay.
anything over that is like you ain't trying. I feel like a couple months, like I 3 months. I feel like 3 months is more than enough for you to get a little bag and try to have effort. You feel me? You gonna see effort after a couple months. Like if it ain't no effort given, all right, what you doing now? Like
Okay.
I can't mess
get
with
that.
you.
I get that.
So if you got your own crib and you meet a girl, she live with her mama, you can let her move with you? Like y'all getting deep. You gonna let her move with you?
I think when it comes to like moving in with people, I think if anything, y'all should move together. Not move to somebody's house. Or you move
Definitely.
to their house. Y'all can move out
Definitely.
together. But I'm a big advocate on. I don't care if it's like for a woman or a man. You should move out by yourself first. If you've never experienced living on your own, I feel like that should be your go-to before you
Okay.
move with anybody. Like fresh out of your parents' house, it should be you on your own. Then maybe you could bring your significant other in. But yeah, I'm a big advocate for like staying by yourself first, learning yourself some more, and then bring somebody else in.
Bro.
I love that, but honestly,
Say it.
I moved right out of my mama's house with my situation.
Yeah, I
Okay,
ain't gonna
so
lie.
We moved together.
I did
Okay.
both.
So it wasn't like it wasn't her.
So did that
crib.
work out in y'all favor, or would y'all have rather did what I said you should do?
I feel like I should have gotten to know myself because I feel like now I feel like I have never been alone. So now when
That's
it's
what
that
I'm saying,
time,
yeah.
I'm gonna be sick. I know I am. I'm used to sleeping next to somebody. I'm used to waking up next to somebody.
Real shit.
Like and all the arguing and everything. That's the only thing that I'm not gonna miss. You know.
Yeah.
But just everything like. I'm like, man, I should have did that first.
So I was
shoulda
right.
did-
I was right.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
What you think?
I ain't gonna lie, I did both.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
You feel me? So I feel like having your own crib, I experienced that. And then I
So you did that first, or
No, so
okay,
originally I moved a person in with me type.
okay,
And then we got our own crib.
okay.
So it's like, of course, not me being grown and having that experience. I feel like every male or female should have that experience of having your own crib, like you said. I feel like that's important to learn yourself, learn to be alone. But like you just said, I'm so used to sleeping next to somebody, used to doing this and being around somebody so much. So now me doing that is gonna be weird, but I feel like everybody gotta adjust. So
And I'm just a girl, like
Period.
how I'm gonna
felt
be in
that.
the house by myself.
Bro.
Wow, if I see a bug, who gonna
Oh
feel
my
it?
God.
I fuck with a girl, and like we both girls, but she's still more like dominant than me. So
Okay,
it's
right.
still like, even if it's not a man, like who finna take out this garbage?
Hey, because it ain't me.
'Cause it's
no,
not me.
that's definitely
all
the
y'all
struggle
want
to
a man
living by
for.
yourself. Yeah, how
Damn.
cute is
Take out
bud?
garbage.
No,
kill
take
bug.
care of me, take out the garbage too.
That's
Period.
crazy.
Treat me like a princess. Okay, period. Do y'all think people that are raised off of love can date people raised off survival?
Yes, I think that's what I'm going through right now.
Oh, okay. Period.
I think I feel like yes, because the person who I'm dealing with right now, like I'm not gonna say that it was like survival mode, and I don't want to get like too much deep into it, but just like her situation and then mine is completely different, and I feel like
So you feel like you were raised off love and she was raised off survival?
mostly
Okay.
yeah, and I just feel like us being together, I feel like it's a mix now. Like, I gave her like what she was missing, and she gave me what I was missing. You know, like because now I want to raise our survival, and I really, I feel like everybody that survival instinct.
She giving you them survival instincts. I was just about to say that.
So,
yep, and you giving her that love, so it's like it fills the heart. I get you. Okay, what you think?
It's possible, but it's hard.
Yeah,
like
that's not gonna be no easy.
Yeah, like I feel like sometimes it balances out, like it worked good. Like sometimes that survival mode need that love, and sometimes that love need that hardship and survival. So when you got that, sometimes it work out. But I feel like sometimes y'all so far apart in understanding, y'all got so different life experiences. Y'all don't understand each other. Like y'all communicate as much as you want to, but y'all don't understand each other because it's like, yeah, I grew up this way. Yeah, I may have to understand street smart. You feel what I'm saying? Become street smart and I have to learn how to move. Now we in the streets and we doing certain stuff and you moving wrong. I look at you crazy. Now you like, what I do? I ain't do nothing. I'm like, you playing crazy. You finna get us. You know?
For real.
I just feel like I said, I feel like it's just a balance. But like I said, it depends on your partner for real. So really, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like, how do y'all define the success for yourself? Because I feel like it's a different answer for everybody. Some people it's money. Some people it's, you know, a different thing. So how do y'all define success in your terms?
Success, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I don't feel like money is included with success. It's definitely peace of mind, finding God. Like, and I ain't trying to sound corny or nothing, but this is my real. This is my reality. Peace of mind, finding God, doing what I truly love to do, which is using my voice to speak, doing a podcast. Just it's mentally. Success is mentally to me.
Yeah, and I definitely, it's definitely not about money. It's about your mindset. It's about like, you know, keep pushing. Like you, like just because you're getting successful don't mean you're gonna always be successful. So back on the consistency, it's about all of that. So definitely, it's not about money.
What you think?
I feel like success for me personally, I feel like being able to have freedom, choices, and you know what you being able to choose.
Yeah.
So just being able to move freely, being able to have options between whether it's food, whether it's the places you go, your experiences.
Life is money, though.
Listen, though, I feel like money is a tool to the byproducts. I feel like, so in order to get whatever you want, you got to get money. So money is the tool to get what you want. But in all actuality, if we ain't have money, I still want to go travel to Hawaii. I still want to go take care of my family, make sure we eat good steaks throughout the bed. If I could get that for free, for sure, let's do it.
I get what you're saying.
But money is a tool. Like, we got to have it. So why not get it?
Okay.
I like that.
My question.
Cause
you just ate me up with that question. Hold on, like, let me think. Okay, my question is, if what I say out there, if you was in rich today and lose it all tomorrow, like how would you handle that?
Rich today and lose it all. That only give me a couple hours to be rich.
Today, yeah.
Right.
Well, no. You was rich all this time.
Okay.
But tomorrow
I lose it.
Yeah.
Okay, I will revert back to my previous answer for the previous question. As long as I'm rich in spirit, rich in love, rich in health.
You got
to use the real answer.
Okay, I'll lose it all tomorrow. What am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna have to get it back.
So what is like one great day of what you would do?
Like,
I'm saying like, how would how would you take that? Like, will you be pushing to get it back?
I'm gonna have to get it back in the mud. I'm gonna have to get it back in the mud.
Have to get it back
to the drawing board.
What's the steps that you will take?
I would say social media. I feel like that's the biggest way to get out right now. Social media. I would say
all you need to do is get up on there and tell them that you lost it all, and they gonna clown you. They gonna clown you till next year, baby. So
tell them that you lost it all.
So yeah.
No, for real. What y'all think? That's a good question though, but it's kind of hard to answer it.
I feel like if I was rich today and lost it all tomorrow, I feel like I will get on social media.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's definitely the way.
Yeah, I feel like every single time I see somebody be like they lost it all tomorrow, they get right up on there. Everybody makes story times about them. And guess what? They views and everything, and guess what? They generating some, know that. So it's coming back in. And then I also feel like I'm gonna turn around and get that 9 to 5. We gonna have to do something here.
Bro, what's the hype about a 9 to 5 being so bad? Like, I don't get that. I feel like as long as you trying, like,
I feel like
I don't like people. You better go clock in. Like, okay, he getting money too. Like, what's
people be scared of money? Like,
what's wrong with 9 to 5?
Honestly, I worked all my life, so nothing is wrong with 9 to 5. I literally stopped actually I didn't stop. I got fired from my job last year. I worked only there for a month. The lady, I knew I was getting fired once they asked me why I'm steady doing my hair. So after that, it was what it was.
Where did you work at?
I worked at the airport.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm not gonna disclose y'all company, but
Hey.
but yes, they were being racist, and that just was what it was. And one of the managers told me like, yeah, I be seeing you doing your hair, and so why would you ask me if I'm doing my hair? But anyways, I feel like I don't have no ill will against a 9 to 5. I will get 9 to 5, but I do feel like I worked all my life, literally. And after they just fired me for something so goofy, like I'm just like I'm gonna just do content full time until I can't no more.
Period.
So,
Bro, I feel like nowadays, social media perspective, I feel like people clown a 9 to 5 because
I agree.
they be scared and like scared of that image. You feel what I'm saying? Like scared that you working. But I feel like if you getting money, you on your priority. That's what matter.
I
like,
agree.
No matter how you get, you be a garbage man. You could do hair. You feel me? Sell clothes. This is what the band. But it just get it. Because when you ain't getting it, motherfuckers gonna laugh at you and talk about you even more.
baby,
you feel me?
Because
So
the
it's like,
garbage man making that bad.
you feel me? So I'd rather somebody talk about me getting money rather than me not on my P's and Q's and not having the things that I want in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Period.
So, yeah.
So how do you guys balance life? Like, how do you balance working a 9 to 5? How do you balance trying to be a businessman, be a businesswoman, having a relationship, being mentally there for yourself, paying your bills? How do you find that balance? Because I feel like everybody our age is probably going through the same thing right now, trying to find a balance, trying to stay happy, trying to stay successful, trying to keep their money up, trying to keep you get what I'm saying? Trying to keep their image good, trying to dress nice, trying to look nice, trying to balance all these things. How do you guys find that balance?
I feel like I start with me first. I always think I always think about myself first.
I feel like you should, unless you got kids.
Yeah,
you come first.
I always think about myself first. So I start with me first. I need to make sure that I'm mentally prepared for everything, and I also feel like I'm balancing life with my situationship. Only because like a lot of people right now, they having to pay their rent like all by themselves. Like when we start living together, I ain't have to pay no rent. So like that's another thing with me. Like me finna move out. I'm finna get my own crib. So it's finna be like,
I know that's right.
it's finna be now. I gotta balance this out. I gotta balance life out. But I feel like me just being with somebody also is helping me balance everything out. So it's also like leaning kind of easy on me. Like not easy, but like I could do more than like other people, like maybe play with my money a little bit, but
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's a schedule and routine. Like if you had a schedule and routine for yourself, I feel like life becomes so much easier. You're able to handle things easier. You be able to be more prepared for it. Like, so I feel like that's the main thing. And the people around you, I feel like you just kind of said, like the people around you make the load so much easier to carry. So when you got right people around you, things and tasks become easier. So
definitely.
I agree. How do you guys know who's for you and who's not? Especially with getting all this money from business and being all this viral face on TikTok. I know the girlies be wanting to hang.
Listen. I don't think the girls that you gonna hunt. I don't know who like me and who don't. Okay?
You don't know yet. Like I feel like I have a good spirit with that. I feel like I'm
an energy
so
reader.
yes.
I know. I'm saying like
people so good with that.
I feel like on TikTok it's a love-hate relationship with me. Like y'all want to hear my opinion, but then as soon as I give it, y'all be like, just shut up to it. Like no, we ain't for that.
Just piggyback off what y'all saying. I feel like it's an energy. I'm an energy reader.
I agree with that.
When you come around, I ain't gonna say I know it all, but I feel like when you come around, I know your intentions
you
on
can
back.
feel it too. You can feel when somebody's
like
not
I feel
being
somebody
genuine.
shiesty, feel somebody genuine. Like I get that energy all back. So it's like when I'm with you, it's either I click with you or I don't.
What is called discernment? Yeah, discernment. Ain't it called discernment? Yeah.
See, now I'm talking about like just through the internet. Like through the internet, I don't know if y'all mess with me and then I see you, I'll be like, hold on.
That person type is different.
Hold on,
Yeah.
But it like like if you're in my face, definitely the energy. If I come like around somebody, say for instance, somebody bring me around their friend. Hey girl, whatever. If I feel like you ain't giving that, like we finna kick it and have fun energy, I'm gonna give you the same energy as you giving me. So if I ain't out, cause I talk too much, especially if we get a little shots in, we gonna be friends, baby. But if you ain't giving me that same energy I'm giving you, I know what's going on.
I agree.
No. Official Instagram D.Lamonte. clothing line, youngroyalty.clo. And yeah, just go check it out, man. Go tune in.
Period.
Y'all can find me on any social media at the girl to TheGirlTut. Y'all know I be running my mouth on TikTok, so and click the showcase in my TikTok. Y'all know I got everything on there: wigs, clothes, everything. Right. Come on.
It's Slay on all social media platforms. Upcoming podcaster. Yeah, they know me for real though.
You did.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys.
I was excited for this.
A little something different.
Thank